Hey PSG family, I'm KTR reporter Melinda Garza. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Up to Date with PSG. Our top story this week, PSG Memorial runner Cruz Gomez has been named RGV Boys Cross Country Athlete of the Year. Cruz was presented with the award at the 2018 All Valley Sports Award Banquet earlier this week. During the special banquet, only 33 awards were presented to high school athletes, teams, and coaches from 12 UIL sports as a way to recognize them for their success throughout the school year. A big congrats to Cruz for this amazing accomplishment. Congrats to 3 of our baseball players who have been selected to play in the Rio Grande Valley West All-Star team. PSG Bear baseball player Vicente Castillo, PSG Southwest Javelina baseball player Sergio Cerda, and PSG North Raider baseball player Hector Gonzalez will be joining players from across the Rio Grande Valley to play the big game between the West and East in La Jolla this Saturday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. Best of luck to our PSG athletes. Several members of our PSG Child Nutrition Department recently attended the Texas Association for School Nutrition 2018 annual conference where they won 7 awards. Among the awards were Outstanding Nutrition Education at a Single Site and a Multi-Unit for PSG Child Nutrition Department Director Imelda Palacios. PSJ's Maria Rivera was named School Nutrition Specialist of the Year. Martha Lozano was recognized for her outstanding achievement in continuing education. Elia Esparza was recognized for her many contributions in support of school food and nutrition programs. And our district was recognized for increasing participation by at least 10% in the USDA breakfast program and received the Bronze Local Plan of Action Yearbook Award. How amazing is that? Congrats once again to this amazing department. More than 20 PSG Memorial students just returned from a 5-day trip from our nation's capital and the Big Apple. The 23 students who had just wrapped their sophomore and junior years went as part of the history department with their sponsors Humberto Alanis and La Escuadra. During the trip, the 23 students got to see firsthand what they learned in the classroom all year, like visiting different war memorials, Wall Street, the 9/11 Memorial, and several other national landmarks. Glad the students got to make these historic memories with their friends. Our shout out this week goes to PSG Southwest student Danny Ortiz. Danny is currently in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where he's competing at the National Speech and Debate Association tournament for the 2nd year in a row. He's already competed in the humorous interpretation event, but today, June 21st, he will also be competing in the poetry event. So best of luck to Danny. Your PSG family is rooting for you. Well, that does it for this newscast. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And remember, if you want to be mentioned on this newscast, tag me on Twitter to let me know. For stories and news from across our district, be sure to follow PSG AISD on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can find me and my PSG travels on Snapchat at PSGISD and on Twitter at PSG_SnapGirl for fun stories and behind the scenes looks before we get our stories to you. But before we go, just a quick announcement. We will be taking a short break from our newscast, but we will be back before the start of the new school year. You are now up to date with PSGA. Until next time, PSG family.